The death march in red states has begun. Many are following their conservative brethren and not getting vaccines because somehow it is messing with your freedom. Somehow it is not all that bad. Well, I want you to listen to Claire McCaskill because finally somebody is going to hit those who need to be hit, like the evangelicals and specifically the GOP in their state. Check this out, and then let's go ahead and take it on the other side.
Claire McCaskill, we careen into a domestic topic that you're familiar with, and that is the spike in virus cases in your home state of Missouri. Does this necessarily have to do with its color on the political map? Is this anti-vaxxing come home to roost?
It has. And it's the abject failure of the political leadership of the state, which is now dominated by the Republican Party. The governor, all of the statewide elected officials, except one who's a Democrat. And this is happening. Brian, you know this part of my state. You used to hang out there many years ago. But we're talking about Southwest Missouri. And I would say we've talked a lot about pop stars and community leaders. I don't need to tell you that maybe the most important people that need to do some soul searching and read some of the New Testament are the evangelical ministers that are sprinkled throughout the states that are having problems with accepting the vaccine that Trump not only developed, but he took. This was Trump's vaccine until he left office. And if we don't get beyond the political issue and get to the health and the safety issue, we have more people in ICU units in the hospital now in Missouri than we had a year ago. And that is primarily because of the failure of the Republicans in this state to take it seriously. And I think the failure of evangelical ministers in rural Missouri, that they are failing the people that come to them for spiritual guidance. They should be helping them talk to their doctors, find doctors, and do the right thing and take the vaccine. It's heartbreaking to see how many people are in ICU units right now that don't need to be.
Yes, it's a shame. And here's the headline, NPR. COVID cases in parts of Missouri and Arkansas surged to levels not seen since winter. In other words, these red states will be ensuring that the same kind of sickness we saw in hospitals, maybe not deaths because we've learned how to control the virus a little bit better, but trust me, the expense, the cost to people's lives is going to be horrendous, all in red states because we have a Republican Party, a conservative movement that is intent. You can't say it any better. They're intent of killing those in their party who don't think on their own, because I can guarantee you, every single one of those people on TV, from Tucker Carlson to Donald Trump, to all these evangelical leaders, I can guarantee you they're vaccinated, but they have ulterior motives. Maybe they want to get rid of those folks who they believe don't really matter. Think about that. What is in it for them? Tom Hartman yesterday said, or in one of his papers recently, he said, it's more than a death wish. He believes that this is a cynical way to try to prevent the economy from really recovering, and somehow then accusing Biden's administration for the issue. I think it's deeper than that. I think this is severe, utter evil. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number one, subscribe to our channel. And number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.